Sorry. I lost track of time. Oh. And my hair's a mess. Oh, I don't even know who you are. Not. Guys, hold on. Okay, guys, so today's topic may be a little bit of a downer. If it is, I am sorry for that. Sort of, anyway. But we are going to press on. So today we're talking about pollutants or chemicals in the ecosystem. But before we get into that, we are going to talk just a little bit about it. Because what we do to the ecosystem, we do to ourselves as well. And we are not immune to the chemicals that we produce. But first, let's look at our weekly recap. So, excess nutrients. Oh, wait. So first we need to discuss the YouTube. Because we need to look at our review. So we are at... Oh wait, I bet you it's not going to let me look at it. Yeah, it is, right here. So we had 8 videos this week, 5 shorts, 8 live streams, 5 posts. I don't understand all of that because I know I have not gone live 8 times, but whatever. We had 1.8. We had 1.8 thousand people tune in, and we had 7 new subscribers. This is what you watched. Whale tails from my collection Turtle Fossils and Right Whale Species Focus. You guys gave my videos 15 likes, 12 shares, and 5 comments. Thank you for all of that. Much appreciated. How many times were your videos shared last week? 12, 14, or 16? I'm going to say 14. Nope, it was 12 times. Thank you guys for sharing. I appreciate that too. And then we're going to take a look at the second one. We had 40 subscribers on it. We had 1 video and 4 shorts, which is typical. 753 of you tuned in, which is great. We had 3 new subscribers, which is awesome. You guys watched Jaguar Random Facts, Irish Elk Facts, and Random Moose Facts. We had 20 likes, 2 shares, and 2 comments. What was your most viewed video last week? Jaguar Random Facts, Irish Elk Facts, and Random Moose Facts. I'm going with Irish Elk Facts. No, Jaguar Random Facts. Pretty cool. So we got that going. That is done. Okay. So, let's talk about pollutants, because that is why we are here, right? That's what we're doing tonight. So, excess nutrients, we talked about runoff and how that can dump pollutants into our waterways. Well, this happens when it rains. The water gathers nutrients from farms, and the rain will gather the excess nutrients and dump that into the soil. These nutrients get then taken to other areas like oceans and stuff. And what happens is we get algae blooms. And those algae blooms, when they die, they take off the oxygen from the water. And those blooms also lead to toxins then being released into the water, which causes problems for fish as well as problems for us. Carbon dioxide. This gas gets pumped into the atmosphere, and in excess leads to surface temperatures increases around the globe. Chemicals include things like persistent organic pollutants. These chemicals include things like DDT and a few others. If you are not familiar with what DDT is, these chemicals can be carried by wind or water, and they last a very long time in our ecosystems. They also are known to build up in the tissues of living things. As they move through the food chain, they become concentrated, and that leads to problems. Problems such as thinning of eggshells, to the point that parents were breaking their eggshells. Mercury may be the most harmful pollutant that gets into our ecosystems. Burning coal can lead to our ecosystems can lead to ecosystems having this mercury in it, and that is not good. The burning of coal is responsible for 50% of the human-caused mercury emissions. It transforms into methyl mercury, and this can be taken into the body and passed via breastfeeding. Mercury can lead to harm in the early stages of development. It can affect spawning in fish, egg-laying in birds, and impaired motor skills in mammals. It can also affect immune systems. Mercury increases in concentration at each step of the food chain. So it goes from the protozoa, or not protozoa, but crustaceans, and then gets into the fish, and there it is increased, and it just keeps building and building and building. Mercury increases, in predatory fish, it can be 1,000,000 times that of the water. And so when we eat it, we're getting a lot of times predatory fish, like tuna or salmon, and then you're getting it, and it's causing issues. This gas is a byproduct of fossil fuel combustion. Sorry, sulfur dioxide. This gas is a byproduct of fossil fuel combustion. It happens naturally during decomposition of living things and the combustion of organic matter. And it's also emitted during volcanic eruptions. This chemical irritates the nose, the throat, and the lungs, and if you have asthma, it can actually worsen it. And it's also known to fester and to bother cardiovascular disease. Now let's talk about plastics. Animals can mistake plastic floating in the water for prey. It can lead to them ingesting it. Whales have been basically killed by ingesting garbage bags. Sea turtles also from eating plastic bags that they think are jellyfish. Chemicals from plastic can seep into water as they sort of break down. Not only that, but it looks really gross in the ecosystems. 14 million tons of plastic end up in our oceans each year. A plastic shopping bag can take 20 years to decompose. They have been found inside the Mariana Trench. A plastic bottle can take 450 years to break down. A plastic fork can take up to 1,000 years to break down. And some places, plastic has gathered into garbage patches throughout the oceans. The largest of these patches is twice the size of the state of Texas. It is almost 620,000 square miles. Fish, seabirds, sea mammals, and even corals are all been known to ingest plastic. Now, this is where it gets a little bit scary. Drugs in our ecosystem. Our waterways are also polluted by our medicines. A study done in 1999 found that 80% of samples contained one or more medications, a mixture of ACE inhibitors, antibiotics, antidepressants, blood thinners, and heart medications. Other things that were found include caffeine and more. Our sewage plants cannot deal with the drugs. They have found that male fish have been feminized. Antidepressant medications have been found in the brains of fish, along with other issues. And also, some of the stuff has been happening to frogs. We can halt this stuff by not flushing drugs down our toilet. Check with your pharmacy to see if they have drug take-back programs. If you must put them into the garbage, crush them, put them into a plastic bag, crush them up, and add kitty litter, coffee grounds, and this is going to help animals from getting into it. 40% of our world's rivers may be polluted with drugs. We'll be covering light pollution or noise pollution at a later time. Guys, I need to end live. I will maybe go live again later tonight. We'll see. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you. Have a great one.